Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of TImberborn. I realized that, I don't remember if this was in editing or in the last episode, that this whole project that we've just invested a ton of resources into is not going to continue to fill up past here unless we have a water pumping and then dumping into there, which we might do for short term, but I just don't know how that's really going to help much. So instead, we're going to have to see how this drought goes, and we're going to have to try and turn something up here into a more controlled reservoir. Maybe we can turn this whole upper area if we block, get another district up here and wall off up here, or maybe we start developing the metal industry and just make this a really deep lake, or maybe we just get a lot of people pumping during the rainy season, and then have tons of water storage during the dry season. I think what we'll do for now is we'll throw a path in down here, which will let us work over here, and maybe we'll put a bridge across there some other time, but the reason we put it below the dam is that way we can control when the bad water comes, we can still have them safe in the good water. Make sure this is set up for water, and then we really got to go through our jobs, I think, because we lost a ton of beavers, I think, to thirst. So we probably ought to go through our jobs and make sure we're not working too much of something that we don't really need. So we went ahead and unlocked a scavenger flag so we can start gathering the scrap metal there. And we'll go ahead and throw a large stockpile in over here. Let's try and stay off the green grass, and we'll throw it in there and make it a scrap metal. And then once we get some more science, we can unlock the smelter. I think it's like a 2x4 block. So what I'm thinking of doing is throwing, so we got 1, 2, maybe it's 3. We'll throw it in for 3 for now, and if we're wrong, we can throw some decoration or something in there. Actually, let's go ahead and swap these. Let's put this one as the scrap metal and this one as the refined metal, because it's a little closer to the trading post. I think we'll go ahead and throw in at least a double floodgate level construction here, which means we'll need to throw some paths in. So we don't have any, yeah. We want to probably ought to throw some platforms. So we can do some doubles on this side, and then a single, another double, and then we can bring the path over. Like so, but then on this one we'll put a staircase. That way we can get up on top here. Yeah, because then because as long as we're below this level, this will fill up. So then slowly over time we can work on making a big reservoir here. We're going to want to see if we can create a diverter over here. Maybe we'll reinforce with a line of levees and run it around the outside, so if we get a bad water, we can divert the bad water out of our massive reservoir. Probably ought to throw some well-being stuff up on this side of the district crossing. So let's go ahead and throw a teeth grindstone in there. And we don't have a medical bed unlocked. I think we can afford the science for that. And then we can throw a campfire in. Where do we want to put this for now? Throw the campfire there. Yeah. That way these guys have some form of social life up here. I think what we'll probably do once we're able to get our beavers under control, or population back up and jobs all filled up again, is we might add a third district over here and make this half of the river. Put a district crossing in over here somewhere. Let's see, let's look at this. Yeah, if we chunked out a little section over here, maybe on this corner, then all this could be its own district, and it can be a little bit... We could have it harvest some bad water from this source up here. Although I guess we're not too far away from this bad water either, so we could probably solve that with this over here. Either way, though, it'd be nice to make our high power area not quite so far away, so we might want to look into that at some point. 3 days until a drought. Foods are looking okay. We have exactly 11 children, which will exactly fill up our work vacancies, so that's a good thing. Looks like we're gonna get a little closer, a little more water control here. So let's go ahead and plan out how we want to at least store the water up here. And we can make it a lower priority. So if we want to just stick with the 2 high level, that'd be this +1, so that'd be up here. Do we want to be able to divert down this channel? I just end up washing towards the bad water. I don't really see the point to that at the moment. So, yeah. So we'll just throw these levees in back here. We do that. That'll stop that area. So we just have to decide how we want to do this. And I don't know that we need to do anything other than just throw a wall up. But if we're going to do that, we might as well do it as far back as possible. So now let's look at a diversion system up here. So we're going to want... Let's go ahead and bring it here. So we'll kind of have like a little holding tank. And then we can just throw some double floodgates there. And then on this side, we'll delete 2 of these. Just put single floodgates. Actually, let's just do 3. Do 3 floodgates there. And so now this, we're going to need to have as a channel away from our base. So if we do that, that should be fine. Let's go ahead and let's see. I think we're going to make these... Well, no, that's important for that part. But we'll make this part low priority. And we'll make this our next important building project. We're a little low on food up in our top colony. Let's just double check our distribution settings to make sure. We probably want District 1. So this is all import. We want import as needed. And let's see. So you should be exporting berries. Let's drop that down to 10%. What about grilled chestnuts? There we go. Let's get you at 10% too. Let's get you let's get you cooking too, because we got beavers to feed, and I did bump up the workplace a little bit for the transport between. I guess the thing is these guys don't have space for chestnuts. Do we want to dedicate a medium warehouse? We got lots of wood to it, yeah, so we can do that. Where exactly do we want to put it? Let's put it here, maybe? That should be fine. And we'll make that for grilled chestnuts, and we will make this a critical priority. Guess all the builders down here are sitting around twiddling their thumbs, don't know what to do, so they're swimming across up here to help build that, which is not something to complain about. I guess what we can do is we can drop you down to one builder and fill out some other job spots. We finally had enough beavers grow up that we actually don't have any empty jobs left. So I'm thinking we're going to need to start looking at expanding our job market. We're getting science saved up for the metal shop, but even that's going to take some more gears than we have, which we're going to have to wait to turn on once the water comes back in 5 or so days. So I'm thinking for power up here, we'll probably just do some windmills in this dry section. We could probably put food in this ridge here, so we can probably go ahead and do that now. Go ahead and put an efficient farmhouse in. Let's see. We do that, and then maybe throw in a path and a stair. Then we can throw in, let's see, what we got, carrot and potato storage up here. So we can go ahead and throw in some potatoes and some carrots, just for some nice, easy, quick food. Now we have two more unemployed beavers. Let's go ahead and increase the hauler job post, so I can get the water. We can prioritize, yeah, this building's still prioritized by haulers, so we can make sure that they're pulling the water out from here. It should be, yeah, supply. So that way we can make sure to get water out to where it needs to be. And we're still making some good progress on our divert way over here. So the other thing we have is some storage for some grilled chestnuts, so we can go ahead and throw in some chestnut trees, maybe like so. I don't know how many you need for how much, but just want to make sure that we have the wood chopping off for that area. So then we're going to need to put in a, might as well do that here and throw this pathway up for now. And then let's grab in the food. We're going to need a couple of grills. We'll put one over there and one there. This one will be for the grilled chestnuts. This one will be for grilled potatoes. We got a while before those need to actually get built. Well, 1.4 days left. I think our carrots and our trees will all be fine. But it's a little closer than we like to see. Go ahead and throw in some plans for some lanterns, some bushes, hammocks, and benches. So we have like a little well-being decorative area here. It should help with their quality of life. Before you know it, we'll have a 15 quality of life, I'm sure. I figured we could spend the science on it because we have plenty of time before all the gears are ready to go. However, now we can pause, because we have plenty of planks, we can pause these guys here and turn these on, so they'll come run down here and work down here once this water fills up, which is coming not a moment too soon. I am thinking that we should build a builder's hut up here. We want to make this 0 for now. Let the water flow through there. Just so we can prioritize this building, and then we can switch them back and forth between the farmhouse and the building. I I think we want, I don't know if we want it, probably need it near the storage, so we can throw it, put it over here, where it's kind of centrally located. Could even slip it in where we're planning to put the, metal fabrication. It's 300. Yeah, we're about to get, there we go. Let's unlock that. Oh, it's only 2x4, okay. So we'll throw you in there, and move this large pile up one, and then make that for the steel. There we go. Oh, I put that on the wrong priority. I had it on the workplace instead of the construction site. We can make these floodgates a lower priority, I think. Actually, I don't even know that we need them, because anything that we want, we can let through here, versus anything that we don't, it's fine if it just flows over that way. So I think we're going to actually pull these out, just so we don't have to spend the resources on them. No, wait, we do need those. We do need those. Well, no, we're not going to get... Yeah, no. I think we have enough height. We don't need those, at least for now. So we'll go ahead and pull those, which should help our beavers just now prioritize on this section here. And then once that's in, then we're good to get this other stuff done. And we'll have a nice big water storage for all these droughts that keep coming our way. I wonder if this is more than this one beaver can keep up with down here. We may need to throw another wood chopper flag down. We throw one over here. Can only really reach this. Maybe that's fine. Yeah. Let's make it a lower priority work space. Looks like we're good on berries. Actually don't have any cooked potatoes or any potatoes. In order to speed up the construction again, I went ahead and added a second builder's hut up here, because we got a lot of constructing to do. And it's temporary, but we'll let that run. And as the water drains up here, we'll open this back up and take one of the workers out of there. But it's all in a rush to try and get this done before we get a bad tide. But I think we should be in pretty good order here. Hey, we just got 13 well-being. Wonder what exactly that's all from. Could be the diverse diet. I upped the campfires down in the main town quite a bit and put lanterns and shrubs, so it's probably a mix of all of that. We do have quite a bit of science now. Yeah, so we got all this section here. We do have quite a bit of science now, so we could probably even put some contemplation spots in right there, and then probably throw some up here too. We can put them in. It's probably, let's see, where's a good spot? I don't know, maybe right here for now. But we're just about to finish up the construction up here, which will be real nice to get all wrapped up. And just in time, we have the water coming back, so we can demonstrate how this is going to work. So we have water flowing up, right? So we can pull that up to 2. And then the water flows around past our other dam. And it should always just keep going this way. Let's go ahead and, while we're doing this, make sure that this is open so that water can come through that way. And that should totally wash out all of this, wash the bad water. So as long as we don't farm any of this over here, we should be golden. So we can drop that down to 0. Of course, it's going to temporarily flood our area there. And then I also threw in some levees here, which should help with the flooding that happens when we open one of these up. But that, I think, will do it for this episode. I want to thank everyone oh so much for watching. It means the world. I hope that you have a great day and you keep smiling.